I saw this thing. I think okay, so Ernest, this thing. If you listen to modern country music, you got to know the guy named her name. His name is Ernest.
Hemingway.
Nah. So he's written like every hit or every country song, like a lot of them that have come out in the past like 5 years. Um, but he said that. Nah, I'm pretty sure it was Hardy that said it. Another songwriter really important for the industry of country music, especially in Nashville. He said that he has a friend. He has a friend, nigga. It's Post Malone,
Yeah.
that went to Nashville for like 6 months to immerse himself into the culture, into like
Nashua. Like
Nashville,
Oh,
Nashville, Tennessee. Um,
say who the fuck want to come over here?
for real, like I don't know the hell, bro. It's just scary me. So he went to Nashville for like 6 months to immerse himself in the culture, and then he wrote like a country record because that's what he was. He said like he was gonna go for. He got himself with a lot of songwriters and stuff, but immersing yourself in the culture to write a country album so you can do it right. So it's not like no pop hit stuff. Like it's an actual country album. And then now that I'm low doing the same thing, except for going to Nashville, imagine I pull up with some boots and a hat everywhere I go.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that would look terrible. But
It would
but
imagine the marketing things.
it would be good promo. It would be good marketing. I mean, I don't know if you've seen that. Alexa Gates, she trapped herself in a clear box in New York to promote her music,
Damn.
and people like she had so it was like multiple like headphone jacks. So people, she was there for 24 hours. I know. I think it was more days. Like it was multiple days, and it was all headphone jacks on the floor. And people wanted to listen to her album, and she was stuck in there that whole time.
For how long?
I think it was multiple days. It was crazy shit.
I don't know how far I'm willing to go for my music. I saw this guy. I think his name is Camilo.
Yeah,
Ah,
that shit
Camilo
blew
something.
up, bro.
Huh?
That shit that she did blew up.
It's like you were like involving a lot of people in your stuff and really help because like it just makes you look more and more human. There's this guy, I think his name is Camilo. He does like hip hop. He recently just put out his album and he went to I don't know where it was. Just let's just say New York as well. And he like the name of the album is also forgot. But he put like a board and said like write a message to your ex, and a lot of people came and wrote something, and he got a lot of interactions with that to promote his album and stuff. And then that kind of content just does it. Eshawn the rapper, you know him? You probably just follow him too. This guy, he's from the area. He released a song like a couple of years ago, and he promoted it going on the streets of Boston to like ask people if I can perform a song for you. Let me show you.
And it blew up.
It blew up. Do you follow him? It blew up. It got well. This guy.
No, he looks familiar though.
Nah, but yeah, just the way that people like do these promotion things, it blows my mind. Have you seen? I think I sent you the video. Yes, of a like you have a car and a rope, and you tie yourself up, and then you perform the song.
I seen the guy that
Ooh. How did he? Well, his name is Citizen. How did he manage to like pull himself?
What do you mean?
Like what kind of editing? Did you see the video, bro? Bro, it looked like nah.
I seen one where the car was driving, but at the end of the day, like the rope wasn't connected.
Right, which is the whole like plot. It's like okay, bro. I think I sent you the video. I was like, how do you do this?
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Nigga, look at that. You hear his voice. That's a skateboard.
Yeah, it was a skateboard.
But how do you pull you?
What do you mean?
Like, did the car actually pull you?
Car, bro. What do you mean?
And you just fall, nigga?
Well,
No.
you don't fall. You're on a skateboard.
Bro, okay, but you saw how the rope pulled him and he was like,
Well, then that's when it cut, bro.
nigga, but that's a pull and a half.
There's shit you gotta do for content, bro. I mean, I probably wouldn't do that, but I mean, it got attention.
You would definitely drive though. And pull me like that, nigga. Go 100 miles per hour.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you a question. So, within regards to like your music and where you're sort of transitioning to, you started off as a hip hop artist, and since then you've transitioned to like sort of like country/folk music. what's been the most challenging part of like, well throughout that transition, and what do you think is the most fulfilling thing about it?
I'd say the most challenging part was like finding my voice, cause like hip hop, you don't really need to sing that much. But I've always been the type to do like melodic things, and I got into harmony since the beginning. But definitely finding a voice that fits that genre, because it's a very voice challenging and driven type of genre. Just finding mine and making mine work was the most challenging thing for me to do. Um, and one of my most vocal challenging songs so happened to be the one of the first songs that I made when I entered this genre, if that makes sense. And when you're finding your voice, it's very important for you to do so many things and just break the barriers and just go crazy. As long as it sounds good, right? Like go crazy, and then you like kind of find where your range is. And in those songs, I found mine, and now I feel like I have a little okay, like I know what I'm working with, and I know that I can make it work. Because there's some songs that I've done that it's like there's no way I was able to pull that off. But what was the other part?
What's been the most fulfilling part about that
Oh,
transition?
rewarding type of thing. It's just the feeling that it gives me doing those songs is the most like oh fulfilling thing. It's just like I feel like this whole time I've been writing in such a not like oh I've been writing in such a poetic way, but like I've been writing like storytelling for so long, like since I started writing in Spanish and then going to English, and now like being able to like find an instrumental that matches the way that you write, it's like everything makes sense. It just feels like home. Which is funny because like one of the first songs I made entering this genre was "On My Way" that just released on Friday, and it's about feeling like you're not at home. So it's kind of ironic how like they go so hand in hand, and it feels like home. But then one of the first songs I write about the topic is about not feeling at home. But you get the both sides of the story. It's a lot of contrast in it, but yeah.
Now, like, because obviously, I remember when you first showed me that you were doing the transition, and I was like, damn, like, do you feel like you're gonna lose supporters? How do you think you're gonna gain that attention from everybody that's already been supporting
For
you?
hip hop, yeah. So
Like, I was gonna like basically, do you think you're gonna keep that same audience that you had?
the good thing about doing this kind of things as you start is that your fan base is not solid, and a lot of things can change. And the people that support you, some of them support you because the music's actually good and they stay there. But like a lot of the people that I know support me are friends of mine. So no matter what I do, they're gonna support. Like it's not like oh, a lot of people don't listen to country or folk. So it's like if I show a friend that only listens to hip hop, hey, this is the songs that I've been doing. They're gonna say like, yo, that sounds fire. Not necessarily listen to them, but they're gonna keep supporting because they're my friends for like long time friends, and they're gonna be there for me. But um, the type of person that I am matches the people that I want to attract with the type of music that I'm doing, especially when it comes to the you know this kind of more like acoustic guitar driven type of music, especially considering where I grew up. It feels like, oh, like this makes sense for me to do it. And this is when I got into music, I didn't know, but this is what I was meant to do in a way. Because it's like everything that I've ever done, learning like the mixing and like the promotion and marketing and all that, and how to do music and how to use my voice led me right back to the spot, music wise, where I think I belong in. Because it just makes sense. So then the people that I attract with that kind of music are the type of people that I love and that have the same taste as me. And well, like hopefully I don't lose anybody. But if it happens, it happens. As long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm very happy with what I'm
Do you
doing.
think it's all happened for a reason?
What, like the general switch or the people
Yeah,
leaving?
like the genre switch, because in a sense, like obviously, like it's a crazy switch. You go from hip hop,
Well,
then all of a sudden, boom, like out of nowhere, like all right, I want to do country music, and this is where I'm at.
I was doing a song. I think it was 2 days ago. My friend Jake, and we were just. He's a lot of singing based artist too. Like he's a singer songwriter, but he loves hip hop. So we were doing songs together. We have like a couple songs together, but we were doing a song. We're producing a song, and I remember he was just there as I was mixing. And he started laughing like a real laugh came out of him. It was hysterical for him. The fact that he was listening to what I was doing, he was like, "Bro, like, how do you go from like rap and the kind of rap I was doing? Because it's not like I was doing like because if you listen to the Kid Laroi, you're like, I can. It makes sense why he would go to pop after, but like I was doing like straight rap or like lyrical stuff, and then fast rap and slow rap. But like it was a lot of rap, and then going for that from that to country, it's like that is so strange. Like how. Yeah,
For
I
your
love that.
No, I love that. For your new single, like "On My Way," what like truly inspired you to write that song, and how did that whole process come to be?
I went to DR in August. Yeah, in August, and I attempted, I tried folk, not country, but more like folk songs last year in August. I did the song called "If I Could Live Forever," and I did a couple demos of like country type of thing, but it just didn't fit. Especially with the methods that I was doing it, I think it just wasn't the right way to do it. And I was like, all right, whatever, let's stay with rap. I never had the like my purpose was never to switch genres, but I mean it happened. But I went to DR in August, and I saw people that I hadn't seen in like since I moved here from there 6 years ago. Like it's been like almost a decade since I last saw them. And I went there and I just got so much love, bro. It's just different. Like when you go there, when you know people and you see them again, it's like they just love you for like whatever you are. And it's so pure. I guess it's part of the culture there. But I remember going and seeing all those people and then being in the places I was and being in the places where I grew up in, and then coming back here, it was like this is just it's just not the same. Like the love here is not the same.
No, yeah, I mean, I definitely get that, bro. I remember the last time I went, it was a couple years ago. It's like obviously the first time that I went, I was like 10 years old, and then for them to see me when I was like 15, like damn,
Like I changed your pants, nigga. You don't have to tell me that.
that's what I'm saying. Like damn,
Yo, I
bro,
saw you
like
peeping when you were. All right. It's like what's the way of bonding? Hey, yo, I remember you were so small and your peepee was just yeah, and I was changing your
motherfuckers don't know
diapers.
they have no boundaries.
Okay.
Like, what do you want me to say to you, bro?
Like oh, gracias, gracias. But
Nah, yeah, but it definitely is like when you go back to your homeland, bro. It's always like something like damn, I'm home. Like,
oh my god, that's how it just. I don't know. I just felt like I could like. It just didn't even feel like because I didn't go for like no vacation purpose. Like I go to get some stuff done, and there's no resort. I just went to the trenches where we grew up, and like I went to the city and I said stink, and like just seeing the people speaking Spanish and me saying whatever I want in English and they would never have an idea. Just feel some kind of powerful. But I remember it's just and then like it just didn't matter. Yo fui para Megacentro and like I ate like yogurt fruits and like the bun like the ice cream brand,
yeah,
bro. And it was like, bro, like it feels like I was here. Yes, sir. I went to the movie theater there. The movies was in Spanish. I was like, these guys are stupid. Like I can see the dub. And then the actors coming into the movie, and nobody around me knew who they were. Like artists that are famous here did cameos in the movie, and everybody was just like when they came in, like nobody knew who they were. And I don't know. It's such a different world, and it's crazy that I meet people now and they will never know that side or that part of my life that was like 6 years ago. But yeah, I came here and I just felt like, nah, this is not like the love here is not the same. Like it's love, but like they're like
it's
they
not
would
genuine.
legit like shoot somebody for you, bro.
Nah,
Like
absolutely.
it's so pure.
I
And I
definitely
came here and I just didn't feel at home. I was like, bro, this is just it's not
it's
it.
not the same.
It's not the same. So I wrote a song about feeling like you're not at, and I was going through some stuff mentally. So it really felt like you're not at home in your mind or in physical form. So it's like I just wanted to write a song about not feeling at home and feeling like now you know where home is. So now you go in there. So like so I'm on my way home and I said like somebody told my mama I'm going. So she better wait for me because like my mom lives there or lived now she lives in Miami, but it was just like in a way to say like I just now I know where I'm supposed to go to. So like mama, like I'll be there soon.
I'll be
So
on
that's
my
where
way.
my way came from.
That's fire. Right here, I got this nice question for you. So you basically spoke about that song basically being like a form of, all right, like Dominican Republic is my home. I feel the genuine love from over there. Do you feel like throughout that process, or like sort of say like, have you seen personal growth in that process of you making that song?
Have I seen any what?
Like personal growth, like
Oh,
way before you started writing it, and then what like inspired you to do it, like that whole process. Where have you seen the most personal growth?
music wise and like artistic wise, I did because like my voice developed in a way that I didn't know how to use before. And personal growth though, I feel like I love more, bro. I just feel like I'm personally like happier because I don't know, like it's like oh my god, I'm right there, like perfect. Pause. Like it's just It's like, oh my god, like I don't have to put so much in a good way effort. Like I can just relax, and everything that I'm doing makes me so happy that I don't even have to try to be something, and blah blah blah. But yeah, I feel happier, and I feel like I love people more. I feel like, bro, it's been times at work where I listen to the song that I made yesterday, and then I listen to the demos on my phone throughout the day, like at work, and I'm like, I get so happy. I just wanna just go to some coworker and be like, I love you, bro. Like, and I just feel like I just love more, and like for me personally, it just makes me want to tell people that I love them, and like tell my friends that I love them and stuff more often, because I just feel so happy. And showing the people the music that I'm doing right now, like when we were to the car, showed another friend the music, and it's like we're like just like this, because I'm so happy, and like I hope that the people that I show the songs to can tell how happy it makes me. And like if say yeah, no, yeah, that's it.
You just want to be able to for them to feel how you feel
Yeah,
during that process
yeah, it
of
makes me
actually
happy. So
making
I
the
just want
music.
somebody else to feel happy listening to it.
What is one message that you want your fans to take away from your new single "On My Way"?
Bro, like you can. It sounds corny, but you can do whatever. Like when it comes to art, you can do whatever you want, bro. I went from rap to that. Like I listened to "Let Me Be" or like "Changing for Me," and then I listened to "On My Way," and it's like I just scratched my head. It's like, bro, what? How does this even come to reality? One message taken away from "On My Way." It's literally just that. Like I just made it because it made me so happy, and it resonated with what I was feeling at the time. So like whatever you do, like I thought I was gonna be scary to do the change because the fan base that I have grown at this point, it's like for the music that I was doing, and now going to country. This is not like it's not like going from rap to pop. Everybody like understands that. So from going to all that to country and folk, it's like, bro, like now, like there's certain people that are not gonna listen to the music that I put out now because of that. But as long as you're happy, like just make sure you're able to
It is what it
identify.
is. You want to be able to find that audience that's for you, that
Yeah.
new genre.
Hmm. Yeah, bro. That's pretty much it.
Um, shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We covered basically everything that
It's
you
just
said.
fun, man. Even doing the marketing and the promotion for the songs feels right because a lot of the times when I used to do the rap songs, I would be in my house and then I would go out to shoot and I would see this beautiful like landscape or a lake or a tree or grass and just so much nature that I love so much. But I was like, I can't be like, or here. It just does like the setting just doesn't make sense. Like, and I don't want to go to downtown Lawrence. I want to go to Boston, but I would somehow make it with some urban stuff like a street or something. But now with this music that I'm doing, being able to promote that in such an easy way because every nature spot is right near my house, and whatever I see that I like is fits with what I'm doing. I don't know. I guess everything just makes sense.
You want to bring up that process of how we shot the little
Well, Liam,
videos for the promo for On My Way, cause
ooh,
that was something.
bro. So we went to Plum Island, and this guy's. We did a podcast for February.
March, I think February, March,
I don't
something
even
like that.
know, bro. But it was still this year.
It
It
was this
just
year.
feels like it was last year. So we did it. It's crazy because from last podcast to now, my hair is grown. So it's like such a, and we're in the same spot. It's just everything's been moving around. But where was I going with that? Oh, so a lot of things have changed since we did that last podcast, and he is so busy. So when it comes to like shooting the promotion, the promotional videos for On My Way, I had to text him like it was 15 days before. It was 2 weeks before. It was like, okay, when can we do like I just need a man to shoot the videos because I want some handheld angles. I want to update and upgrade the
Yeah, and then you
videos
be able to
that I've been
touch
doing.
up everything else yourself.
Huh?
And then like I was saying, like you were able to touch up everything else yourself. You just need somebody to record it.
Yeah, I just need somebody to hold it and like that knows what they're doing. Cause like, bro, if I give the camera to somebody else, the grid, they'll put my face on the top square, and it's like we don't want to see this like this much leg, like, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's
so
gay.
complicated to explain to somebody, and the movement, bro, it's too much. So I was okay. Let me call the guy that I know that knows how to do that, and I booked with him because that's what you gotta do, bro. I gotta schedule a little appointment, and we went to Plum Island. We shot those videos. We shot like it was like a bulk content day, like
I promise you, bro. We weren't even there for like 2 hours.
oh, bro,
We
because
were not even there for 2 hours, and I
he
was
was yelling
telling
at me
him,
at
bro,
first.
it was a whole process because this motherfucker right here, he does not like everything that he films is off the dome, like
I
on
just go
site,
somewhere.
off the
Like,
dome
okay,
on
bro.
the site. Like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. No, he does not plan. I'm not putting you on blast.
No, it's
I'm
just the
not
way that it
putting you on
is. You go
blast.
on and you
But
learn, bro.
I had bro. give me a whole
list of what to do, what angles we need to
shot
get,
list, what angle, what kind of looks he's
inspiration,
going for.
references.
Because I've learned that when you're shooting stuff cinematically, it needs to be planned out, and we saved ourselves a whole bunch of time
I know.
because we pulled up damn near right before sunset, and
It was still sun. It was still sunny
it
out. We
was still
played
sun.
basketball. We were able to shoot your video too after that.
Exactly. We were
Dang.
able to shoot a video for me that is on the way, by the way. Not on my
Oh.
way, but it's on, but
I see
but
what
it's
you did there.
on the way. But yeah, when everything else is so much more prepared, but you save so much time, and it's obviously, yes, it is a little bit stressful sometimes. But
Yeah, because I don't know how to do it. Like I had no idea how to plan. Like okay, just plan everything we need to do. Like give me angles and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll get that done for you by like when we shoot. And this was a week before we were shoot. It was a Wednesday we went to shoot.
yeah,
On Tuesday night, I was like, damn. He was telling me like, nigga, do you have this stuff? I'm like, yeah.
bro. Because with me, it's like, bro.
I walked in, I was like, let me look for it.
Bro, because when I have everything ready and I'm looking at the shot list, everything ready, I need I need to let it marinate. Like, all right, I'm pulling up to this ready. I know exactly what I got to do, this and that. Like, it's so much more helpful for me to give out a better product in the end, and we got shit done.
It was hard for me, and I low-key felt embarrassed because when you have somebody's time that is so valuable, it's like you kind of want to do everything right. And I mean, we got it done because I did everything last minute, but I still did everything last minute. That's part of the personal growth that like I guess on my way has brought to me, because on my way it made me go through that. So now I guess I have to plan everything better. This was planned, right?
This was planned.
Yeah, it was okay. Sunday, cool. Everything was cool. I didn't forget nothing. It's the first time.
And there's nobody inside.
Yeah.
I told my pops, he's like, no, don't worry. That's one thing about my dad, bro. I'm gonna shift the whole conversation, bro. I'm at work and we work in the same school, but he's
Oh, yeah, dude.
So he's a janitor and I'm one of the after school teachers. Why do one of his coworkers come up to me and they're like, mind you, I barely talk to bro, and he's a cool dude. Yo, you were with Skrilla, right? I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, bro.
How old is this guy?
Bro, he's
is
like
he your
mid-20s.
target audience?
He's
Okay.
like, bro, he's a janitor too. So I'm just chilling, like, what you mean? He's like, oh, because I saw your video on TikTok. I'm like, TikTok? He goes, yeah, TikTok. I'm like, yeah, I think Liam posted it. He's like, bro, you going crazy right now, this and that. Your dad was talking about you. I'm like, my dad? That motherfucker don't say shit to me.
How does your dad know about that?
No, because my dad knows what I work. Like, he knows what I do, but motherfucker, he supports the stylist, bro. Like, from far, you could be like,
I know, Alejo me da. See, yeah, my son was with this guy.
I asked this motherfucker, I'm like, yo, like, you be talking about me? He's like, bro, he's talking about you all the time.
What did he say?
And he was like, oh, mi hijo es un
That's it.
fotógrafo, esto, ha trabajado con...
He trabajado con Donald Trump.
Bro, like,
You know, everything.
like, damn, show me the love in person.
Has-
Nah, but it's pretty cool to see, like, how everything has shifted from when I first started with my parents to, like, how they supported me back then and how much more they support me now that they understand and they see the money coming in, because
That's when they start.
bro, I guess, but it is.
I mean, but it makes sense.
It makes sense,
especially with creative stuff. It's like, of course, I'm not gonna believe it. Like, you're gonna show me the result, and then you show me the result. It's like, oh,
So you,
¿no tú quieres?
vamos a dejarlo soltar.
Dame dinero. Can't believe that happened. But yeah, talking about that. We went shoot with Liam.
Oh my.
Bro, hold on. Should I say his government name? Like, we went to shoot with Skrilla.
We went to shot. We shot with Skrilla. We shot with Skrilla. And he saved the day. All my life he did.
Bro, everything happened so like perfectly, and everything happened wrong at the same for you. Everything was going on like, damn,
bro.
So tell me from your perspective, because I just got here.
So from my perspective,
and everything was going on.
I had a little situation going on where somebody was using my camera.
I forgot your camera was here.
Somebody was using my camera and it was just miscommunicated and whatever. I didn't have the camera in time, and that same day when I needed that camera, I was supposed to do a day in the life with Liam.
So, my boy Skrilla, you mean?
What?
Skrilla.
I was supposed to do a day in the life with Skrilla. And so basically, it was time to shoot, and I told him like, "Yo, I don't have the camera." Randomly, Denzel pulls up from my crib. I forgot what was it that you were.
Because I Um,
I think you were picking something up.
it was I was happening with Eddie, but what was I picking up?
The you were dropping off the thing, my disc.
I was dropping your disc.
You was dropping off my disc.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, Liam was
Bro,
already at my
Skrilla just
crib.
pulls up.
No.
Oh
He
my
pulled
god!
up first.
I pulled up and we were just talking, and then I was like, I'm gonna get something to eat, cause I'm hungry. So then I left. He was editing this video, and then I went to Taco Bell. Then I came back, and I don't know. I just wanted to stay in my car to eat, just chilling and watch a video or something. But we were still working, so I'm just eating my Taco Bell, and I see this BMW just pulled up. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Somebody else probably came to pick something up, bro. And I see this guy that I know, like from social media. I'm like, oh, I didn't know we were moving like this because I knew y'all were friends, but again, like it hadn't sink in the fact that you knew him. So then I left too, and we were all to the background. You can keep on, cause
So basically, like, he was basically like, damn, like, he really knows Skrilla. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. I went to school with him. So then, whatever, I finished this video. We were all just in my room, like, just chilling. I was in this
prank call
video,
like that, yo.
and then Liam brings up the fact that, yo, like,
Well,
you
we
need to
didn't
go
shoot.
pick up your camera, this and that, and it was just all miscommunicated that I still didn't have my camera that we're shooting on right now. And so Denzel, he just offered. He's like, yo,
Bro,
like,
I mean, you guys my camera.
you can use my camera. And Liam,
You
you
got
know,
it?
Skrilla, he was like, yo,
Let it play
I
out?
mean, yo,
Oh,
if
boy.
we could use it, let's use it.
I was like, yeah, I got nothing to do.
And
I
so
was supposed to
basically,
shoot content that day.
and yeah,
That was a Sunday, right?
It was a Saturday.
I don't know. Yeah,
It was a Saturday.
I was supposed to DoorDash that day.
He was supposed to DoorDash in Boston.
Yeah,
He was supposed to DoorDash in Boston.
but
And
they
so-
didn't know that. I was like, yeah, you use my
Exactly.
camera.
We didn't know that. So he said, all right, whatever, you can use it. So we started to get ready. Me and Liam, he went back to the crib, and I'm already here.
I went to pick up the camera, and then as I was there, getting just picking up the camera, he
I
said, yeah.
I asked Denzel, I'm like, yo, like, pull up with us. Like, if you want to pull up,
I'm like, yeah, all right. Nigga, I was busy. Nigga.
Yeah. Thank God he pulled up.
I know, I was
Because
crazy.
bro made a whole bunch of, like, I mean, it was just like everything
Productive
had
ass
happened for a
day.
reason.
Like, everything just went straight good after that.
It was everything did happen for a reason. I mean, bro, we pulled up to Boston.
Lisa.
We went to we went to
Concepts.
Prudential. We I mean, basically, we went everywhere to shoot Liam's BTS video.
I
And
had
then
never seen that
eventually-
part of Boston in my life.
Never?
Never, bro. I did not know we have Balenciaga and all that other
Oh,
stuff. I had no idea. We went to the mall. I was like, okay, cool. And then I see that what store? What Prada, Balenciaga, Gucci, back to back. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
At this point, I have no idea what's going on.
We were
I'm
in
just there.
Copley. We were in Copley, and so I mean, yeah, like he said, like, he had never been there, and he's shooting, and then when he stopped shooting, he's like, "Yo, this shit is crazy, bro."
Yeah, like, bro, what's going on here? He said, yeah, like, I'm gonna buy this one. I'm like, I'm not questioning nothing. I'm like, okay, we probably gonna get a little piece. Like, everybody's just a tree now. They keep going like store. Yeah, like maybe I'll just get that. Oh, maybe I'll get this.
Boom. Then we boom.
that shit was
All right, fuck it, we'll go to Concepts. So we go to Concepts, and
I still have no idea what's going on.
Bro,
I still can't believe we're
like-
spending this much money.
everything was so unplanned, and so eventually we had gone to Concepts, and I don't know, it was weird. We were in a line, and while we were in line, my boy BK pulls up, and he had never met BK, and so it was pretty cool. And so, whatever, we went to Concepts.
Yeah, when we were in the line because we were trying to get in the motion way, but it didn't work. And then we're just waiting. We're just waiting in line next to a Lambo. I just thought I'll put that out there. I just felt like I was like, yo, what are we doing here? And then this tall guy just walks out and greets ERMIS. I'm like, oh my god,
bro. Like I told you, everything happened for a reason. So basically, BK, he was just there. He was already in Concepts, and he had shit going on, and so
And still stayed with us too.
And he stood with us. Yeah, so we went into Concepts, and Liam, he copped a couple pieces from there. Shout out Concepts. Shout out Concepts. Anyways, we leave, and we about to go to Hugh, and we were already, we were nearby, and I don't think you've never been to Hugh before.
No, and Lisa was supposed to put.
And Lisa, yes, it was a whole situation.
I just didn't know how to park.
This was right after the Jason Tatum, like, his new shoes had dropped, and so
Oh, so it was packed.
it was packed, bro, and since I was already there, I told her like, oh, I can pick up your shoes, whatever. Cool. It was a whole incident, whatever. That's over. We go to Hugh, and it was just cool vibes. Yo, like we ate some great food. I'm still upset that you didn't eat meat, bro, cause you
I'm
missed
so
out.
sorry, bro.
You
You know how good
missed out,
steak
bro.
looks, bro. I was like, yo.
Now you missed out.
Yeah, but
And
them nachos were. I'm trying to go there again, bro.
hey, man, if you need more places to go, I got a whole spot list. Whole spot list, bro.
You're pissing me off, bro. Cause you know too much. And then Chris pulled up.
And then
Chris was like,
Chris-
so we were at PK. Lisa was
Yeah, no. So
there.
when we
already.
first pulled up, it was just me, Denzel, BK, boom. Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
Liam was there.
And Liam.
How do you?
It was just me, BK, Denzel, and Skrilla, and we were there, and we was just chilling. And then Lisa told us she was gonna she was gonna meet us up there, and then we already had ordered our food, and then Chris pulls up, and it was just like a whole like damn, this is such a good group right now. Like
My phone is dead.
and his phone was dead.
I had no option but to interact. Cause I do not know anybody there but him. So I was just my phone is dead. So yeah. So me and Chris started talking. And then Liam was there and PK, and like we got to know each other. It was just like very productive and like networking and stuff.
No, yeah, it was definitely dope, and I'm glad that you were able to meet them because those are my people. Like these
How
are
would you
all,
ever have met PK? Like
how did I
you
meet BK? So it was like, how did I meet BK? So my boy Showtime Manny, they're like cousins, and social media. You always know about somebody from
Yeah.
like from social media. I think I really met BK like last year when I first started, and cool guy, bro. Like cool dude, bro. Like ever since then, me and him just out of nowhere, like we're oh shit, you're here too. Like
Oh, okay.
you feel me? It's like a mutual thing, and if he needs work, I'm always there. And then my boy Aiden, like he had us connect more, and with Lisa, like she's always having like little like get-togethers at her school, and we're always just pulling up together. Me, BK, Chris, Aiden, and yeah, like that whole little group. I'm very fortunate to have people like that in my circle.
Yeah, Chris is like a genuine guy.
Yeah, he's
And then you see his
like
Instagram post, and he's like this nigga.
yeah, bro.
This
You
guy.
see Chris.
This nigga's
it's
such a
like
cutie patootie, bro.
Nah, don't call him a cutie patootie.
What?
I mean, bro, you just look at him. He looks a little bit intimidating. But
Yeah.
if you really speak to him, like, damn, like this is a genuine guy.
Yeah, this
Like,
guy-
He really has shit going on for himself and all that. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I really and with Lisa,
That table was just too much, bro.
that
It's like
table.
Chris, it was PK, because they all got their stuff on. Lisa, and then you got Liam, and then you got Hermes. You know.
Anyways, yeah. So like, I was very glad. I was grateful that you were there, obviously because you were shooting for us, but to be at that table, and I think I mentioned it when we were at the table. You always got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations that you would never do, because who knows what that outcome will be like. I mean, shit. I speak from experience. I've been in a whole bunch of situations where I'm like, damn, what am I doing here? But you got to make the most of it.
Next to Jalen Brown, and like, or that, I don't know, I forget his name. He plays for the Celtics, he's bald.
Oh, Derek White.
No! The other one.
Which other one? That's
That he
bald.
pulled up to your school, bro. He has no hair anywhere.
Oh, Jordan Walls.
Man, you next to him, it's like, bro, what are you doing there? Like, oh, like I'm snapping this nigga, he's let me snap back with Jason Tatum. How'd you even get there? And it's random. Like, he's an unemployed friend on a Tuesday afternoon. Why are you with
Yo,
Walls?
bro.
Is that-
No, but the thing is, I'm not unemployed. I got two
Right,
shit
but it's
going.
like,
Bro, the thing is, like, bro, my schedule now is actually insane. And I was actually speaking to my boy Quinoni and J Rock today about this. I'm like, yo, like, I cannot wait till I graduate college because by then I know that I'm gonna have such like a much more established like company, and I'm not gonna be like I'm glad that I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna be fortunate to not have to work a 9 to 5 because
working on business.
I told them I'm like, yo, before I graduate college, this needs to be a full-time thing. Like I need to get rich by tomorrow, type of
Bro,
thing.
I felt that, bro.
I need to get rich by tomorrow, and in order for me to do that, you need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You gotta invest your money. You gotta make sacrifices, bro. I mean, it's the typical things, but people are not willing to do that.
When'd you meet these people?
Me,
All the people that were in that.
so I met Lisa through my boy Aiden. Shout out Aiden, that's my guy. We got some crazy work on the way, but I met Lisa through Aiden because
Oh, the other videographer?
no, Aiden, he does it all. He's a creative director. He's a designer. He literally does it all, bro. He's a stylist. Everything. Anyways, I met him through there. Like I met Lisa through Aiden, and then we just connected, and it just meshed well. Like Lisa is just such an amazing person. Like I mean, I go to her school sometimes, and they call me Uncle ERMIS because, bro, like it's just
So
it's just
welcoming.
she's one of those people is like you need to keep around.
Oh yeah, so she
She's
seemed like this
she's
very like caring person.
she's like damn near like another a parent from like
Yeah.
But I met obviously Liam. I mean Skrilla. I met Skrilla through school, high school. It's my guy. I mean, he knows what it is. I don't gotta
Because I'm
speak
trying
too
to
much.
see like I did not know about nothing like March or February that we did May. It was not May that we did the last podcast.
I think it was
I'm
March.
trying to know like how much changed since then.
Oh,
Like
oh,
cause like what do you have going on with what you have had then? It's like like you had your stuff going on, but now it seems like everything got so much bigger and you're so much busier all the time. And you know these people now, or you've known them, but I didn't know about them. But like everybody has stuff going on. And you make yourself part of a different circle, and surrounding yourself with not only people but things that are so much different than at the beginning
home
of
run
this year.
hitters, bro.
So it's
I
like
mean,
what changed, what's next for the future? Like what do you have going on now that you didn't before? And the
so
goals that you set in that podcast, how have they came to reality now?
crazy. So let's start off with the goals. I think I had mentioned previously on the past podcast. Um, I need an FX3. I need better camera equipment. I need to have a better established like retaining like clients and everybody. Just
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to gain that trustworthy clientele where I could just be like, oh, they need me, I'm there,
Okay.
like contract wise.
Yeah,
And so, well, I got the FX3, so that's
I remember. Bro. It's like a
boom.
little baby.
One of the goals, I think I mentioned this. I remember I mentioned it
We talked about this while talking about the podcast.
exactly. Double entendre. I remember I had previously said that I wanted to shoot for the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to shoot at a game, but
The parade.
I did shoot for the parade.
Parade, yeah.
It was featured on USA Today and Sports Illustrated. Cool, I guess.
Not too crazy.
It's cool, I guess.
It's all right.
But oh yeah, I mean, and then me and my boy Aiden, we got so locked in that through Aiden, I was able to meet so many people. So cousin Stiz, a whole bunch of local artists, and from then on, like yo, he's like Lisa in a male version, bro.
Damn.
Like the amount of connections that he has is actually absurd. But then you forget, like, yo, this is a college kid. Like,
I know this is just like me.
this is just a college kid. This is just another kid that's just like you. Obviously, he has so much going on for himself, but like, I don't
He
even
put
look at him
himself
like
there.
I don't even look at himself like I don't look at him in a way like, oh, this is a business partner.
Like
That's
that's a friend.
that's my boy. Like, it's crazy.
But then at the same
because-
time, he got so much going on. It's like a double person.
exactly.
It's like you would see him as Aiden, but like somebody else sees him as, you know
exactly,
what I mean?
like Bruce
It's
Wayne and
weird.
Batman type
Yep.
of thing.
Yep.
And so I feel like camera wise and equipment wise, off the bucket list, cause
Oh my God, the FX3.
yo, bro, like this is one of the main cameras right now. Hello, this is my angle, FX3. Um, yeah, it was such a blessing to be able to get this camera because, bro, the shit that I went through,
Bro.
the amount of clientele that I had to, just let's just say it took me a while to get this camera, and
You're
I had
not
to save up
justified.
money.
You have to put a purchase for you to buy that caliber of
I mean,
equipment.
bro, it's a cinema camera, bro. It is a
Like
cinema
you know how
camera.
much you have to give up to get that though. Like
Yo,
saving that amount of money nowadays. Okay, brother.
bro, you can.
You know how many things you have to do back to back in extra jobs that you wouldn't normally pick
I
up.
promise you, bro. With the people that I hang out with, you can ask each one of them how many times I had to cancel with them because I'm like, nah, I got a client, bro.
Yep.
I got a client. That comes with the sacrifices. You got to make those
It's a commitment.
sacrifices. Then boom,
It's a
here's one
compromise.
of the achievements. This is set in stone. Like I got the FX3.
That's
cool.
too much. Man. That's like the whole setup is,
I mean, I wish I could see the BTS, bro. But
bro.
anyways, yeah. Like so, from then on, after that, like I just continued to meet new people, and networking. And I was traveling. I went to Virginia. I met Allen Iverson and his crew.
Did you go to Atlanta after?
I went
No,
to-
you had just came back from it.
I
when
had
we
just
did
came
the
back
first-
from ATL, but then I went back a couple weeks after.
You did, yeah. Okay, that's.
So it's just a whole bunch of networking going on.
And you're going to the where are you going that you mentioned it was big?
Oh,
All-Star game? Was it that or
I don't want to mention too much, but let's just say I will soon be working with
type?
somebody You know, in the NBA, that's yeah. Everything's not set in stone, but you know,
To put in
I'm ready.
contrast,
Yeah.
how much everything has changed. If you would tell your March 20, damn, it was this
2024,
year. It
bro.
was this
That's
year.
this year.
If you would tell your March self what happened all the way to your October self, do you think, not he'll believe it, but like, do you think how much, you know what I mean? Like, is that a lot to tell him? Is that a lot of change?
I think
Because you
that
know that you were going to do it. So
yeah.
it's not like, oh,
So
did you know it was going to happen?
I think
Would you believe it?
the difference that I had in March till now was the fact that these were all like goals that I wanted to happen, that I had a sense of feeling that I knew was going to happen. The difference now is that now that I have it all, is like, all right, how can I maintain this? How can I flourish, continue? Like, how can it continue to flourish and increase and continuously increase? Because, bro, the equipment is there, the creativity is there. It's just a matter of, okay, what rooms do I have to put myself in now to be able to continue to flourish and continue to grow? So I already knew everything was gonna happen. I just didn't know
How soon?
how soon it was gonna happen and what I was gonna do once it did happen.
Yeah, like you knew,
Because
okay,
bro,
this is
this
my
shit.
goal, but you didn't know like this next
Because
goal.
bro, it's been a constant pattern. It's been a constant pattern ever since I started. Boom, consistency. All right, take this. You just blew up. All right, I continue to be consistent. It's gotten to a point where all right, the consistency has kind of slowed down, but every time I post now, it's
It's a whole
impactful.
different standard.
It's a whole different standard.
Yep. That's
And-
something that you don't notice when you do it, but eventually it's like now my normal, it's way high. It's my past high.
bro, and that's the
You know what I
thing.
mean?
Like, bro, and I've noticed this recently a lot with the whole bunch of people that I've worked with, and it's no like kudos to them, but I know my standard and what I would want to put out there on my portfolio. There have been many times where I've had clientele that they ask me like, "Oh, can you post it on your page?" I'm like, I mean, unfortunately, I can't because back to what I was saying. Damn, I don't remember what I was saying.
You were saying like how everything, you were on the topic of how everything has changed, that your past high to new normal.
So based on like certain clientele, like
Yeah.
they were always just asking me like, "Oh, like
Can you put it on your page?
Can you put it on your page?" I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like
Nah, okay.
this isn't up to my standard.
Right? This is my.
Do this.
Oh, okay.
This isn't up to my
Like I just little.
like I worked with what I had. Everything that you gave me is not up to my standard. I'm not posting it on my page. You paid me, cool. I respect you. I fuck with the product, whatever you're trying to promote, but it's not something I would post.
Makes
And
sense.
so-
I like how you put that because it's the same. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's the same thing as music. Like, hey, you want to do a feature, but I just don't do R&B music. Like, and it's cool. And I would like I did it at one point, like the R&B music. But it's like we don't have the same following. We don't have the same target audience. Us collaborating or me
It just wouldn't make
posting
sense.
you just it's out of my brand.
And the thing is, it's not that it wouldn't make sense.
Understand that.
It's just not. It's not what you're promoting in a sense.
Right. So it's
And the thing
and I
is-
want you to understand that. Like for the other person, it's like, bro, please, like, it's not like now like I'm being Hollywood or anything.
And it's not
just
nothing to you.
not
It's
how
just
it
not.
goes.
It's not what I do, and that's why a lot of people have been like not seeing me post as consistently because I've been getting a lot of work that is away from sports or just cinematic stuff. Like I've been doing a lot of promotional work, and before in comparison to before, like I would just throw everything out there on my portfolio just to show motherfuckers I was working.
Same thing with music.
I would just to show people I was working, but it's gotten to a point where okay, I need to start posting more strategically. My
It's become a
past
business
couple-
now.
Exactly, This is my business. Like yo, like
Yeah, it's not no more fun no more.
this is not a hobby. I make my
Type
money
shit.
off of this. Thank God
That's
because
crazy.
bro. Anyways, yeah, strategically. I mean, the past couple posts have been sports posts. People from Merrimack football, they asked me, "Yo, why didn't you go to the game yesterday?" I mean, whoa, those are my past two posts. I'll create content for y'all, but I'm also not getting paid from you guys. So
Time.
like,
Yeah.
That's also my time, yo. Like,
Yeah, I can't be
I
just.
don't do shit for free no more,
time.
yo.
It's crazy.
And I mean, kudos to them. Like those are my guys. Like I would love to do it for free, but then again, like that's taking away from time from
like I haven't made it yet. I can't
from
just waste
actual
time.
paid people. So I think being able to get to a point where you can fully commit and strategically post your shit without having any boundaries is definitely like a blessing, bro. And when it gets to that point, it just shows that like yo, like I'm really doing this shit for real now.
And is this different from what it used to be in March?
I don't think it's any different than what it used to be. It's just it's more strategic with the shit I post.
She's just being smarter.
Just being smart with what you post. Intentions, intentionality. It was definitely a big thing for me over the um over the over the summer.
Yo, summer is gone, bro. Matter of fact, fall is almost done because of the fact that the leaves are like getting just falling from the tree. Like it's not the fall leaves anymore. And I didn't do no fall activities. But man, and winter's gonna pull back. Do you have any plans on another short film?
Yeah.
Is there anything you're working on? I don't know. I'm not like I legit don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Cause I want to do another one though. Yeah, like
So I want to delve into it. It's kind of like the next question I was gonna ask you, but I'm glad you asked this. The next short film that I do want to add, it it kind of relates to everything that we have, well, that I've been struggling with, procrastination, and how vulnerable, not vulnerable,
how
but
easy
like
it is to break
how easy
through
it is to break that pattern
to break
of
discipline.
consistency.
Yeah.
It's I preach consistency and continuing, what you need to be doing, but I've been a hypocrite. So I want to show the people how vulnerable, like with that film, how vulnerable like this shit really is. Like I want to be like, yo, like there's days I don't want to do it. There's days I need
Woo.
rest. There's days I just want to chill in bed and just freaking, just watch Netflix and just chill. That ass.
Sometimes you just want to chill, bro. Like I get home and I'm like, you know what, man. But then
And
you
so
can't do that, bro. Like
with regards to like talking about the vulnerability, how can you relate that to your project on my own? Like how
on my way.
vulnerable on my way? How vulnerable do you think you really were with that track?
Oh my god. So the lyrics are like so crazy. I just there's certain songs that you can just look at and you're like, I cannot believe I wrote that or that song like it's something I made. But the song starts saying that I've been disrespected and I've been disconnected. I had my words rejected. Like things don't always go right. Like things it happens and um the lyric after that goes, I've missed a couple flights trying to get out of sight, and then I ran out of faces to wear. Like it gets to a point where you break that discipline and you're not proud of who you are. And it's like there's only so much you can fake to be, or you can fake how you are. Like, okay, let me put this facade today and this tomorrow, but there's gonna be a point where you're gonna run out of things to be that aren't who you are, but you're never gonna run out of yourself. So it's such clear and straight way to put like how I was feeling. And it came out so good.
It was just all genuine.
It just I don't know, but it just came out. And the following line is like, and if I thought that my life was gonna be easy the whole way, then you can slap my face because I'm dumb. Like there's gonna be points where you're gonna like mess up and you're gonna be like I really don't want to do this, or it gets hard to put up with the same standard that you have created, because now the March you like probably not used to what you're doing right now, but you can't just go back to the March you like you gotta. Now you've raised a new standard. Now the quality of your videos or the quality of your work is a certain way, and you can't just go down. It just doesn't make sense. So being able to be vulnerable to what you do, especially when it comes to creative and artistic things, is so important because it that's just the essence of it. It just creates like, oh, it creates like humanity in what you do. And if you make a short film about vulnerability and losing discipline, it's something that can resonate with a lot of people. And with On My Way, with the genres that I'm touching now, it's like that's exactly what I want to do. It's like I want to be able to alterate somebody's soul and like somebody's perspective of life. So if you listen to that song and you feel a certain way, the job is done. As long as it's positive or negative, because you can miss home, but you like I can miss DR, but I wouldn't move back to it. There's a new
Because you,
standard
you gotta
now.
you gotta move
Like
on.
my opportunities are here. You got to move on. So it's all about how you make the spot that you're in comfortable, even if it is uncomfortable. Like, because discipline is not easy, but once it becomes a habit, it becomes easier,
No, that
less
definitely
hard.
makes
You know what I
sense.
mean?
It definitely is it's a struggle to do that. I mean, even with some of my connections that I made, there have been times where like, you know what, maybe this person is not the best for me. I'm glad I met you, but being
We're not going on the
able,
same path, bro.
exactly, being able to build those strong connections and genuine intentions with people that you actually rock with, and it's such a plus when you're able to work together and just, put all that together. It definitely, like, how do you think that's helped you become a better person, an artist, and everything like that that you do?
Can you elaborate that question? How has meeting people affected the way that I do music? Or like,
How is building genuine
mm,
relationships and it in those genuine like interactions and intentionality, how important has that been to you, like building your character?
you know how I told you that like this kind of music makes me want to love more. Having people to love is one of the main keys to like do this. Like, cause I just feel like every time I finish a song that I really like, I show it to my girlfriend, like in hopes she likes it, or I show it to a friend, and it's like their feedback helps a lot. Even someone that doesn't do music, or being able to connect with somebody else through the music that I'm doing. A lot of people that I didn't talk before that I talk now, just because we have a common taste now, like a common like, and it has helped me keep healthier people around me because the music that I'm doing is more myself. So it helping me know who I am more has helped me cherish and maintain the relationships that I have had and that I have right now, if that makes sense. Like now I just feel more connected to the people that at one point I thought I was fully connected to. Now I know that I am. You know what I mean? So I hope that answers that question.
No,
Also,
I could definitely resonate with that because it's kind of like a similar situation with me. Like, you know, people are gonna support you because they actually rock with you and they're friends with you. But to be able, for me at least, to get that support from other creatives that I've never met in my life, and they have a following and people actually rock with them, for them to be able to mess with my work and have that connection in a way where, okay, you give me feedback, I give you feedback, just that back and forth, it's such a blessing, bro. It's such a blessing because with those people, like, and it kind of connects to what I said earlier, like, you need to put yourself in those situations where you never would have thought you would have been in, but boom, it'll come into fruition. So I definitely resonate with that.
yeah, you don't want to take people like that for granted.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's like, bro, I love my friends so much, and like doing this music again has helped me like realize that like these songs make me feel a certain way that some people have in the past. Like being with friends, bro, again, having that feeling. It's such a great feeling when you can. I don't know if you know what resting is, but like when you're able to rest and take a little time off, and you're like, it just feels like I'm gonna miss this moment.
No, I definitely know. I know what you mean. Where do you see yourself going in 6 months, if not next month? Like, what are your goals, and what do you think is in your way of getting there?
The only thing on my way of getting there is me, bro. I just gotta keep. I just gotta stay disciplined in what I'm doing and putting the content out and coming up with better ways to promote the music that doesn't feel like I'm selling you something. But my goal for the next 6 months is honestly to just have another concert with like this whole new catalog that I'm bringing out. It's like I've never in my life would I think I would perform any of this kind of music, this specific kind of music. Because the other one, a lot of the songs were made to perform it, but this song's like I just want to have this intimate moment where like I'm in the stage and I'm just like, and there's people that I'm seeing and like songs. Because there's one thing about this genre that I really like is the fan base that these artists that are in the same genre as me have. It's so pure. Like these people will know your songs, and with rap, there's so much things. There's so many things to untangle and like to discover that it can get hard for some people to hook up to it, and the diehard fans and the diehard fans. But with country music and folk music, the fan base and the community that it has around it is so
Everything is so
loving.
genuine.
It's so loving. It's so genuine, and people really really resonate with the lyrics and play those songs. So I just want to have a concert in the next 6 months, and like you never know what can happen. And that time I'll probably have an album amount of songs to put out, like several songs to put out and be able to form a set list. And who knows what happens by then. But as of right now, I'm just going forward, and you've taught me to know what you're going forward towards, because I don't know. Okay, I wanted to have another concept, but how are you gonna get there? And I have to organize myself when it comes to those ideas.
Oh yeah. I think for me, where where I hope I see myself in 6 months, I hope that I'm shooting for multiple games in the NBA. I know that's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen, and we'll look back at this clip when it does
Yeah, we
happen.
need to do another podcast in
Nice
6 months.
a nice little rewind.
The
But
next March.
yeah, hell yeah. I hope to see myself working with actual big brands, because I've done a lot of work for a couple brands out here that are local and they have a name for themselves. But I want to work with the corporate,
Internationally.
international corporate companies that that got it, bro.
For real.
That got it. Um, and back to the NBA thing, like I want to be able to just shoot. Like I mean, bro, everything that I'm already doing, but in a sense, like what I want to have a constant workload where I'm able to say like I'm done with this 9 to 5, bro.
I know, right? Like you're trying to bring and just enough, and obviously more, but just enough amount of revenue to be able to be like, I can afford to leave this job, and just do what I need to do. Once you get to that, like I don't know, right? But once you get to that spot, I bet it just feels so nice. Be able to quit that job and be like, oh my god, now I have an extra 8 hours of my day. Maybe that'll like improve your workflow and a lot of things. That
Absolutely.
might be crazy, bro. Like that can be insane to be able to do that. I'm
It,
so
it,
excited.
it definitely is a goal, and I've been talking about this more often, bro. Like I truly want to be able to just say that I'm done. Like I'm putting my 2 weeks in, all that. Yeah.